and here are tonight's top stories. The Nebraska Cornhuskers finished their season with the Big 12. We asked some fans to comment, and all we got was, "Thank you, Taylor Martinez, for nothing. Go text your daddy that one." Well, on a more serious note, the upcoming date of February 14th marks the anniversary of when Congress signed the Treaty of Paris. This ended the Revolutionary War. Here to comment, Revolutionary soldier Debra Samson.
Hello, Saige.
Hello, Deb. Great to be here. Great to have you. Now tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first off, I'd like to answer one of my most frequently asked questions. I am a woman. I swear. I am a woman. Just dressed like a man.
So, if you're a woman, why are you dressed like a man?
Well, you see, back in the days of the Revolutionary War, they didn't allow women to fight in the war. And I was a brave enough soul, and I had enough heart to disguise myself as a man so I could fight for our country.
It's very brave of you.
Thank you.
So why are you here?
I'm here to teach you about the herstory of the Revolutionary War. Did you see what I did there? If you didn't, let me explain. Herstory is the women's side of the events that occurred in the Revolutionary War. Get it? Her, I combine the word her, like woman, and story, like herstory, instead of history, which is his, which means man. So, yeah, see what I did there?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, today we have prepared a slideshow, PowerPoint, documentary, film, dealio for you guys to watch that will inform you on the events that occurred in the Revolutionary War. The historic events, that is.
Many wonder why these brave women would want to fight, but like men, they too had reasons. Some of their reasons were avoiding hard labor, earning freedom for their own country, and to be treated equally. There's not much recorded information on these women. They were very secret about it. Diaries were not yet kept, and if the women survived, were never discovered, and didn't receive government pensions, they were untraceable. There were many accounts of these women, but very few can be proven. There is one that is very famous for this event, Debra Samson. Though they still don't know everything about her, they know a lot of her story.
Debra Samson was born in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1760. She died at the age of 67 in 1827. She was the oldest of 7 children in her family. At age 5, her father abandoned them. Years later, she became an indentured servant. During the time while she was an indentured servant, she became very smart while taking care of some of the young boys. She got very angry because she wanted to fight for her country when the Revolutionary War came about. For most of the war, she worked as a teacher, but in 1782, she enlisted as a man in the 4th Massachusetts Regiment. She used the name of Robert Shirtliff. She was known as an outstanding soldier, and she overcame many wounds, once even removing a musket ball by herself to keep from revealing her identity. At one time, she fell down with a bad fever, leaving her unconscious. The doctor figured out her true identity and kept it a secret for some time. But in 1783, the doctor told a general and she was discharged from the army.
What they wore. The women wore exactly the same things the men did. They wanted to blend in, so they had to cut their hair, transforming themselves into men. Regardless of who they were or what they did, women were participating in the war. Though we don't know who all did or why, they still stepped forth in bravery to claim freedom for this country.
Well, that was a greatly entertaining video. I am so glad you took the time to prepare that for us, Deb. Thank you.
Nope.
Alright. Now, Deb, I'm going to ask you a few more questions. Could you please explain to us your outfit?
Well, this is the typical attire for a soldier from the Continental Army. Now, the typical weapon was called a brown vest. Now, for this, you had to have a horn of powder, and you could only fire one shot. And then you'd have to
Really stab someone with this thing.
yeah, well, that's what we did, Fights got pretty close, so, and then I've got the hats. I don't know why we wear them. Maybe it makes us look stylish or something. Typical blue coat kept us somewhat warm, I guess you could say. Blue for the Continental Army. No red. Friggin' monster backs. And then we got these ruffly things. I don't know what they are either.
Could you, show us your leg here? Put it on.
See here, we've got our white pants, You see, everybody didn't have the same outfits because not everybody could afford the same things. We've got our socks, you see here.
Maybe you should take your foot down now. So now that you've explained a little bit about your outfit and your weapons, do explain what you did with your hair, because you are late.
Well, back then, I couldn't have hair because that was kind of suspicion, I mean, most people wore powdered wigs, but couldn't afford a powdered wig, so I just kind of chopped it all off and put my hat on. But it's grown back since then, so.
This is a little section Amy and I like to call Whip Your Hair. Alright, Tammy, thank you for that random hair whipping.
Nope. Well, I think that is it. Oh, wait. One more thing to address. So, my name is Debra Samson, not Sampson. The P got added in there randomly by some person. It's just somewhere along the road, like 100 years later. I mean, don't add stuff like that if you don't know for sure. It's Samson.
Samson.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That's about all we have tonight on the update. Thanks for watching Women's Herstory. Did you see what we just did there? Debra Samson, everybody. Good night. Well, on a more serious note, the upcoming date of February 14th marks the anniversary of when Congress ratified the Treaty of Paris, which ended the revolution.